Hi, this is Ron McTube. Today on the Hunter, Colorado Wild, we're on Rancho del Arroyo, and as you can see in my hands, I have a longbow. Now, for the last few days, I've been practicing on Parque Fernando bow range, dialing it in. I don't normally use bows much in Colorado Wild. I'm going to start doing that a lot more because I know people want to see bow hunting. But the reason I've done that, I've been practicing for those few days, is because I've got a very special animal just round the corner, and you're going to see him soon. Now, I've been talking about this for quite a while. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while. I want to hunt a great one, kill one with the longbow. Not go with the easy compound bow. We're going to go with one of the hardest bows straight off the bat. Now, as you've seen recently, I've been hunting Mexican bobcat, trying to get a diamond one. I got one of those and actually got another one on a similar sort of area on this lake. So this lake is really good for Mexican bobcat. I did a detailed guide on them, and now I've got two Mexican bobcats. But the funny thing is, since I restarted my whole Colorado Wild game, I went from 0 back to 60, leveled up again, got loads of money. So I used to get grouped just where I'm sort of looking. It was only a small group, but I would mainly leave them unless I seen something reasonable there. Then I'd shoot it. If it was one big male, I'd shoot that and then just carry on. I wouldn't touch many groups on this location because this lake's actually quite hard to hunt. The layout of this lake, there's lots of dips, thick vegetation, low visibility, is quite hard to hunt. And what I generally say to people is, if you've got areas like this, then leave the groups alone, because if they're full groups, they won't get added whitetail to them because there's no space for other whitetails to go to them. So normally in hard areas, I would say to people, don't kill the whitetail. But now and again, where I'm looking, I'd see like an 85 to 100 kilo whitetail or something nice, and just think, oh, I'll shoot one of them anyway. Do you know what I mean? Only one will get added back. And I've been killing lots of big whitetail around the areas which haven't got Mexican bobcats in, to take away the hunting pressure, because I've been hunting bobcats. And then I've just come here the other day and found the track. And as soon as I found the track, I decided in my mind, I'm going to hunt this one, the great one, with a longbow. Now, one of the main reasons I wanted to use the longbow is because when I was back in the Hunter Classic, you had an auto sight you could have on like the compound bows. And I just thought that was kind of, I don't know, it wasn't part of what I class as bow hunting. Now, the reason I say that is, let me just pause a minute, because there he is. Auto bow sights, it takes the skill out of using the bow. You can use them for all you want and be happy using them, but for me personally, that is the art of using the bow, of learning the drop, where and how to use it. Like I say, that's the art of using the bow, so I don't want to use that, and that's why I'm using a natural bow. So I wanted to use one of the harder natural bows, the longbow, because then I know it's all down to me. If I mess it up, you're going to hear me scream, you're going to hear me swear, but at least I know if I get it, I've done my best, my part, the practicing's paid off, and we get a quarry. And like I said, I wanted to do this since my very first great one, but obviously you don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to take the chance now to do it, and hopefully it comes off. But I don't know whether we'll get in close enough at this location. We might have to go over the ridge. I'm going to basically go down where this pond is on the shore. There's a little male, I think there's a female. They may come first. Now this is what I've got to watch, because they might spook before him, come in before him and spook him. He's going to stay back a bit, I think, before them. They're quite calm at the minute. I don't know where he's gone. I've been practicing 30 to 50 meters with the longbow. About 50 meters, it's actually just like look flat, straight, shoot. So if I'm getting that sort of range, it's not too hard a shot. If it's over that, we're definitely going to be pushing our luck a bit. You can shoot further than that. I've shot stupid ranges with bows, but generally a safe shot, and obviously it's a great one. You get one chance at this. It's not anything else. It's the one chance of the greatest animal in the game, the rarest animal in Call of the Wild. So you don't want to mess that up, do you? So I won't be rushing my shot. I'll take my time. I won't get the quickening, as I call it, the rush of blood. I did actually go back to Leighton a few weeks ago. I've talked about it recently. I set up all my areas, my tents. I've got all my zones found, and I did actually kill a few hundred whitetail, but the going is really hard on Leighton. Since they've done the update, it's a lot harder, and the whitetail seem to come in either later or earlier or not at all at their zones. So it's really hard hunting on Leighton at the minute. So I had a break and on after the bobcat, and like I say, this has worked out as like a side result of hunting bobcat, so kind of cool. And as I've described recently with mule deer, other species, killing animals to kill off hunting pressure can have added benefits for other species. And like I say, this is just a benefit of me hunting bobcat, really. It's just come around on the off chance, basically slaughtering whitetail to get my hunting pressure gone for bobcats. So I'm glad I actually stuck in those about 3 weeks to get a diamond Mexican bobcat, because it's actually brought me a great one. So there's always added benefits to doing this. You can hunt and play however you want, and we all have different ways of playing the game. That's the great thing about it. No one's guide is the right way of doing it. I always say with guides, even mine I make, use what works for you. That's what I've always done when I played the Hunter games. I look at this person's style, that person's style, listen to what one person says, try what I do, and I just amalgamate it into one sort of thing that works for me. So just take from things that work for you, that's what I say, and apply it to your gameplay. So this is going to be interesting. Basically over this hill we've got like a little dip, a little clearing near the water, and hopefully I'm going to get him there. It's about 30 to 50 meters, like I say. I've worked it all through in my head. This is not just some random go out there with a bow and shoot it. I have been practicing for this. I've known about it all week as well, and I've been dying just to post a little teaser picture in the official Hunter Discord about it, but I thought no, we'll save it for a surprise for the weekend, get people's hype up. As soon as they see it, they're going to know that Ron's on for his 5th, the great one. If we do get this, then we're one away from 2 great one huddles. That would be great in Sasika Swide Trophy Lodge, but that means I'm going to have to pull one from Spring Creek Manor, which I don't really want to do. I wanted one in there, that was always my vision, a huddle of great ones in Sasika Swide Trophy Lodge, but it's tempting. If I do that, I'll probably go back to Leighton for the 6th one. It'll be interesting because we've got most likely a new map coming, maybe Christmas. They must be thinking about adding a new great one, or maybe they're even working on it now. What would they add though? That's the real question. What would you like to see as the next new great one? My top 3, what would they be as a new great one? Mule deer, I think that would be a firm favourite for many people. A great one of the mule deer, that'd be absolutely amazing. Red deer, I'd love to see that. That's probably a bit higher than mule deer for me, because red deer are one of my favourite species to hunt. But I'm just thinking how big their racks would be. You'd probably need half at lodge to fit him in. But maybe they could bring a new trophy lodge just for the great one red deer. But those 2, what else? Something interesting. Maybe something smaller like a roe deer, great one. So drop in the comments what your top 3, the new great ones would be. I'd love to see it. I'll reply to you, talk about it. I love chatting with you in the comments. You see what people actually really think who are playing the game, and it's nice to communicate with you. Let's have a look. I thought I just heard something to my left. I swear they went round to the right. Is he over there? Normally they go over this hill and then trot round to the right and then up and over. But I can't see any white or anything to do with the whitetail over here. This is where I actually found the track, just where I'm standing now, for the 97 to 110 kilo. Now there's a small male. Was there another smaller male and a female, and then the great one. So 4. Where's he gone? I don't know if he's trotted off, but I swear I just heard something on my left. Here he is. I thought he'd gone round to my right. Stay there. That's perfect. Oh, he started moving. Don't go in the bush. I'd ideally like a broadside shot. Just don't want to spook him. Could go anywhere. I might not talk too much while I'm doing this. I want to concentrate. Look at that. Oh my, you stay there. Stay there. Here goes, boys and girls. Yes, yes. Can't believe I've done this. I really can't. So happy about it. I'm just hoping we ain't spined it or something like that. You'll soon see in a minute, but I think we're good. So as Ron McTube got his 5th great one, he has, and it's with a longbow. I don't know what to say. I've been wanting to do this since the great ones come out. Take one with a natural bow. You know what I mean? One of the hardest ways of taking one on the rarest, the greatest animal in the game, and we've just done it. That's made my day, made my weekend, made my year. Ron McTube's got his 5th great one with the longbow. Now this is what I was on about. I've got a great one similar to this, but it hasn't got these 2 left and right sort of bits, those little clumpy claws on the left and right of the antlers. So that's the first time I've actually seen that one, I think. I'm not sure, but I'm just so happy I've made the shot. What do we go for next? I really don't know. What's your favourite rack of the great ones? Let me know about that in the comments. Now my ultimate goal when I first started and first wanted to get a great one, I wanted the big rack one, and luckily the very first one I got was the big rack one. So that was that, but there is some really nice variations. I actually think there's more rack types than we actually have seen. I wonder what that was then. I thought, why is my bow firing? It's the bow score. But yep, we've done it. So what do we go for next? If I go for my 6th great one, I might actually try and get it with the air rifle. I put my hand over my eyes, and just even thinking about that gives me the sort of heebie-jeebies. Right, where I'm standing, that's where we've just got it. Like I say, this lake is not one of my favourites for hunting whitetail, so it's really interesting to get one at this location. So I've been hunting around here all week, mainly for Mexican bobcat, and like I say, up on this top left corner is where I got my first diamond bobcat, this sort of area, and then I spawned in after getting the last one, and it was just, there's one just resting on the opposite bank, which I don't know if he spawned off that or what, but it was quite amusing at the time. And then like I say, I've just walked around from that tent and found that track there earlier after I got the diamond bobcat, and I was just checking the area. So it's all just been such a great surprise and like a fun week really, because like I say, I've spent 2 to 3 weeks hunting a lot of hours a day basically to get the diamond bobcat, and then we've ended up with our 5th great one. So, and it's nice to get off this lake because, as I said, I'm not a big fan of this lake for hunting whitetail, so it was a nice surprise to get one at this location. That's where I have my tent when I hunt here. I've had a great one there, that's where I got my first one at that sort of area, and I had a great one at that location there. That was my 4th one, but the 5th one as was at this location. And like I say, the next one we'll probably go to Leighton Lakes, try and get that one with the air rifle maybe. I'm still about 50-50 that sure with that, whether I'm going to do it with the air rifle, but I'm not shy of a challenge. I do like to do all the hardest things, the challenging things, because then when someone says, oh, such and such got one like that, and I can just say, yeah, well, I've got one like that, do you know what I mean, or I've done that before someone else. So I like a challenge, it brings out the best of you. Here's my 3 great ones in the huddle. As you can see, the one we just shot is like that middle one, but it hasn't got the branches on the end. There's my big rack great one, and I've got another big rack Great One in Spring Creek Manor. So that's 4. This is where we're going to put the 5th one. Remove this melanistic. We nearly got my dream whitetail, a diamond melanistic 254. So close, but we didn't quite get it. I'm still on the lookout for one of those. But here is our 5th Great One. So we'll look at his rack close up. As you can see, the left and right at the front of the branches, totally different to the one I've got in the middle of my Great One huddle, and it's nice to get a different rack. So let me know in the comments which Great One would you like to see next when it happens. What map would you like to see next on the new map that may come at Christmas? Drop that in the comments. But I'm so happy. I'm going to celebrate, have a beer. I'm Ron McTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. I've just got my 5th Great One with the longbow. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.